I wanted to switch up my hair and put it in a protective style. This is something that I haven't been doing since I started my natural hair journey, and I figured it could help just with leaving it alone and giving me a break from having to do it every day. I decided to go with this hair, A, because it was the length I wanted to try, B, it was the only color that they had in this length and the style that I wanted, which was butterfly locks. Now, I tried crochet installs one time before and I really liked how it turned out. So hopefully I'll like this one too. When I was 14, I discovered that I had a talent for writing songs. And through writing, it actually made me a better singer. I find that I am not very good when I sing other people's music, but with my own lyrics, I could come up with the melody, the range. Plus, I really like the fact that when I wrote a song, people could understand what I was saying. I think the biggest joy that I got out of it was the ability to truly express myself. Just unfiltered, raw, this is who I am and this is how I'm feeling. Please keep in mind while you're watching me do my parts and do this install that I am 100% an amateur. I literally just watch YouTube videos to get the gist of how to do things. And shout out to all the YouTube curly hair channels. You guys have taught me so much. So much. Now, shortly after I discovered my talent for writing, I got to experience my first time in a studio, when really it was just a makeshift in the closet in someone's apartment studio. But for me, it was like I made the big time. And the engineer that was recording me seemed pretty impressed. In fact, he started telling me that I could be the next Beyonce. But he actually had me sing and record a song that he wrote originally for another girl, but apparently she got pregnant, so. And I wasn't exactly too impressed with the final product of the song, but I was still excited and happy to embark on this new journey. I remember telling my mom, "Oh, I'm gonna be a singer. This engineer said I can be a superstar. He said I was like Beyonce." And my mom just had some red flags going on and figured the guy was just blowing smoke. And she wasn't wrong. A few years later, that guy quite literally lost his marbles and ended up nuts on the street. This method that I'm doing in the front of my hair is supposed to give the illusion that you have individual locks going on. And that's why the front started like this. And then you just braid the back up like that. The back's not really supposed to matter because all of the locks are supposed to cover all of that. Edges are always a hit and miss with me. Sometimes they turn out really great, sometimes not so much. Over the next 20 years, I would continue to chase the prospect of becoming a big recording music star. But over those 20 years, I found that there was always a common theme: close but no cigar. I also put a lot of trust in people that can't even help themselves. So, yeah, bad decisions would also be added to that list. So one day I just had a super honest conversation with myself and said, hey, is this really something that you want to do for the rest of your life? And if it is exactly what it has always been, will you be satisfied with how you spent your time? And with an answer of no in either category, that was a clear sign of, well, it's time to switch your focus. And 100% hands down, that was the best advice I had ever given myself. Just talking about this makes me realize that that was a whole lesson of attachment and learning how to let go of what if and let in what is. The paradox of being a starving artist is that the majority of them don't give up because they don't want to look like a failure, while failing faster moves you closer to your success. Now in the video, I was struggling because I accidentally pulled the wrong thread through to try to lock it in place, but eventually I figured it out. Ever since I stopped making music, I find that I've had so much more time just to really focus on me. It's taken a lot of stress off of the creative process because now I'm just literally creating to create. It's kind of like writing in a diary at this point. I also ran into this problem. That's all I had left to fill the back of my head. I literally just needed one more package. But let's put them in and see how it turns out. One thing I will forever love about music is that it showed me how to creatively express myself, or that I had the ability to creatively express myself. And it also showed me that my creativity doesn't just stop there. I can apply that to so many different areas of my life. This looks horrible. I really don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I don't like how it looks, but I also need more hair if I'm gonna keep this in. So I figured that I would just sleep on it and see how I felt in the morning. It had to go. I had to just throw it all away. My time, my energy, the hair. I was not feeling it at all. I think it is the greatest disservice telling people to chase after their dreams. That implies that you're going after something that doesn't want to get caught. Now I say, I pursue the life that I love to live, the life that loves me back. And I've been getting pretty good results with that.